Hello, pastors and leaders of Mid-America Yearly Meeting. Again, it's my honor to walk with you. And as I said in our last video, as Stacy and I travel the country and work with Christian leaders, pastors, missionaries, we find that the enemy's job is to push leaders off track and to get us in the weeds or get us distant from him or struggling in our marriages or with our families. And so this year, this season, I'm going to walk with you and talk about and really fight for healthy walks with Jesus, healthy marriages, and healthy families. And today I woke up and got up early for me, and was out walking with my golden retriever Chloe. And I just had, those moments you have every once in a while of great hope and faith. And it was beautiful weather. Stacy and I just traveled. We're on the road for 13 days. We had a beautiful time. We enjoyed being together and ministering together. Our kids are doing well. It was just one of those rich times when you recognize God's grace and his blessing. And right behind that hit me. I was like, boy, God, how do you do that? How do you know me, and yet you give grace, yet you bless, yet you protect me and allow me to minister in your name. It just doesn't make sense to me. And of course, my mind went to, in this season, we're celebrating the resurrection season, and 1 John 4:10 sprung to my mind, where he wanted, as you walk with Christ, the reality is this is love, not that we loved God, but that he loved us and sent his son as an atoning sacrifice for our sins. Then he goes on to say, that godly love is not something that originated from man, rather it comes from God. And in verse 19, he wants to make the point that it was God who loved us first. And as a result, and only as a result of this, can we love him. And my premise is only when we receive his love and feel that stability, that security in him, are we able to stay connected with him intimately and walk out our relationship with him in a healthy way in our marriages and in our families. And so this week, I just want to talk a little bit about the interactions we have with people we love, that we want our spouses to feel seen and enjoyed. We want our kids to know that we value them by the time we spend with them, and that they feel understood. Our friends, people in our churches, that we're connecting, that we're caring, that we're even responding rightly in times of conflict. That what comes out of us is a reflective of how much we're loved and enjoyed, and grace is given us that we can give that same grace to others. So I just want to encourage you in this season to be thankful for the Father's love, for his grace, his mercy, to how much he loves you and loves that you serve him, and look for ways for him to work through you to connect well with your spouse if you're married, that he or she can experience the Father's love through you, that your kids, we move toward them in intentional ways, and that we're aware of our self-protection when things aren't right or we're frustrated. Understand, when someone's hurt or an accusation comes, that, well, I get distant, or I get dismissive, or I get angry. Well, understand those responses, pay attention to them, and move in the love that the Father has given you, the grace he's given you, to give that to others. It's going to be fun walking together. I can't thank you enough for the ways that you see others and care for them, and preach the word of truth in these days. And we believe that our relationships, our families, our marriages, and our personal walk is going to grow this year as we encourage each other and walk together um, to walk in the blessings the Father has for us. Blessings on you. Look forward to talking soon.